Yep.
That's true.
Well, what are we doing today?
Oh, we have a cute project today. We've been talking about sew in the money. Is that right? Is that our theme? Yep. So yesterday
Sew me the money.
Sew me the money. Okay. Yesterday you did a gift card pocket. Is that right?
Yes.
So today we're going to do coin purses.
Oh, they're so cute.
So
cute.
Yeah, here's one.
Oh man, I just love it.
The little zipper got to go in the right direction. So if you have a moderate amount of change.
Okay.
Maybe just a small. Okay. This is more if you have a little bit more change.
Yep.
Okay. It's a little bit wider. See, I'll show you the end. Okay.
Okay.
And then this one is if you have a ton of
that one's for me.
Of coins.
Yep.
Okay. So
I seem to never get rid of them.
The three of them are exactly the same. It's the only difference is the size that you box your corners. So,
okay.
But the process is still the same.
Those are so cute. So cute. Yes.
I think they're dang.
Do you know what's the cutest part of all of this? Guess what they're made out of?
Leather.
Leather.
The Kimberbell leather.
And
and the Kimberbell lace zippers. So
she's already snuck. Yeah. She downloaded the pattern.
There was so fun. You can make 50 of these in an hour.
Well, show us how.
So let's get started.
Okay.
All right. So first of all, I decided that we would start from the very beginning, so then you can follow along.
Okay.
This Kimberbell leather comes in this tube, and it comes in all different colors.
Yes.
And
they're all well. We'll wait for that.
Yeah, we'll wait for the number 3. But just right out of the tube, this one is black. I chose
how much you get.
Yeah, I chose that color because of what I'm wearing. I'm wearing black and yellow,
Good.
so I got
not
black.
Because of your soul.
No, black, and then the yellow
cute.
zipper.
So
okay.
Cute.
So out of the tube, it comes like 8 by 24 inches, I believe. Yes. So you're going to be able to get 6 of these out of one tube.
I love how that feels.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to lay that down, and we're going to cut a 4 by 8 rectangle. So this is 8 inches right here. So I'm going to lay that down, and I'm going to just use the edges. They're straight edges. I don't have to. Ooh, I should have done a different color.
So it's 4 by 8, right?
4 by 8.
Okay.
My little rotary cutter. All right, and I'm just going to cut this off. Okay, so this is just one. I'm finished with this, so I can roll it back up and put it in the tube.
I'm a cleaner up as I go too. I like that.
Just to get it out of the way.
Yes.
Okay. Because then I'll want to just turn around and make more, of course. Okay, so here is my 4 by 8 rectangle. Okay, from this rectangle, I'm going to keep the 8 inches, and I'm going to cut it 1 3-inch rectangle. And then the other rectangle will be a 5 by 4 inch. So I'll have a 1 3 by 4. Did I do that? I sure hope I did that right. Yes. It's hard to see with this. I have 1 3 by 4 rectangle.
Hard for you. I bet it's hard for them too.
Yeah. And 1 4 3 by 4. So I have 2 pieces. Okay. And that's all I need to do my bag.
That's it.
That's it. So I'll put this aside. Now what I want to do is I want to take my zipper.
Okay. I'm going to bring this so that we can see better.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. I thought I was being clever using the black and yellow, but I should have done a lighter color. This will be, yeah, there we go. That's easier to see, right? You can see that better. Yeah, okay. All right, so I'm going to take my 2 pieces. Here's my Kimberbell zipper, and I'm going to turn it face side down. I'm not going to worry about the zipper pull right now. I'm just going to, now I'm going to take my leather, and I'm going to line it up like this.
Okay. I could see how you could just
Okay.
maybe make an accident right
Yep,
there.
you could do this.
And that would be
But
wrong.
yeah, but you want to have the 3 inch. Okay, there is a line on the back side of this zipper that I'm going to just kind of line up. It's about 1/8 of an inch. So I want to make sure that I line up the 2 pieces on top of the zipper, just like this. Okay.
Elisa likes how you guys coordinate.
Yes, well, I said I tried to do that. I did that on purpose. Then I'm going to take some Kimberbell tape. I love
Kimberbell tape.
I love this because it does not gum up your needle, and you can actually lay a whole piece. Once I've got that, you can lay that right on top and hold it into place.
Oh, nice.
Now you're not going to want to use pins with this because leather, it's not as forgiving as fabric, so it's not woven. And so you'll see the pinholes. So this is perfect. So now if I turn it around, this is what it looks like.
That looks great. So
Okay.
nice and smooth.
Okay. So now I'm going to take it to my machine and I'm going to sew on the right side. I'm going to sew about 1/8 of an inch from the center of the zipper teeth.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll come over here. This is so fun. I'm going to actually use
Okay, we all still together?
the zipper foot. So I will change to my zipper foot.
Do I have one of those with my machine?
Yes, you do.
Somewhere.
She does. You do have one. So, okay, I'm just going to.
Do you guys know I have to call Jackie sometimes
It's
and say, help me?
I am so happy to help you. Okay, so now I have my zipper foot on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to line up. I'm actually going to line up the edge of my zipper foot.
Can everybody see?
Can you see it? I'll try and move to the side.
Okay, it might be a fun ride because we're sitting right on the machine.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to make sure that my teeth are not, my needle is not going to hit my zipper teeth because I did that.
And broke your needle?
I broke my needle. Not only did I break my needle, I should have shared the picture. Oh my goodness. I'll see if I can look it up. So I'm going to just sew right along the edge there.
I love
and I'm
those
sewing.
Kimberbell zippers.
Yeah, it's so cute. So once I'm done, I am going to turn it around and I'll sew the other side. Now you can also, you could sew this down again. So if you didn't feel like it was strong enough, you totally could do a second row.
How much money you got, sister?
How much money do I have?
Yeah, because if you got a lot of money, you might want that second stroke.
Yeah, it's true. It will get really heavy. Okay, so so there I go. Now I have sewn that down and it's okay. Now we can come back over. Don't let me forget that's my zipper foot.
Okay.
I brought it.
All right, how are we doing? Any questions?
Okay, any questions so far?
Okay, so far so good. They're with us.
Okay. All right. So now I'm going to just take the tape out.
That's the part
The tape
I hate
off.
worse.
Yeah, this is can be a little sticky. No pun intended.
It's not even thing number one. You're funny.
Oh, yeah. And so I'm just going to take this off. I really have to show you what happened with my, do you want to peel that off?
Yeah, I'll peel
Okay,
this off
peel it.
while she finds
I have to
this.
show you what happened when I was making one of these. Oh my goodness. And I talked to our repairman and he said he's never seen anything like this before. That in all of the machine repair, he's never seen this.
Oh.
And of course, okay, so I want to show you this. Okay, can you see where my needle is in my bobbin case? Let me show you a side view. Here's a side view. check out where that needle is.
Oh my word.
Can you see it went right down through and into the bobbin?
Is your machine okay?
I think my machine is okay. But yeah, isn't that crazy? Okay. So I just had to share that with you.
That
Yeah.
is crazy.
So anyway, okay. So now we have that.
I'm just saying, better like that than Betty Jo's finger.
Well, true. That is very true. Okay.
Right,
so
Betty
now,
Jo?
yeah. All right. So then before we sew them together, I'm going to box out my corners.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to take my little, now depending on, this was 1 inch. Then I did a 1/2 inch. And then this is a 3/4 inch. I wanted to kind of see what the difference. So I think my favorite, well, like I said, this
like
one's
that.
kind of squatty, but it's cute.
Yes, I love that one.
So we will take and we'll cut a square. We're going to take see here we did again. I should have used chalk. I can see it well enough.
Yep.
So I'm going to just take and do a 3/4. So I'm going to do a 3/4 inch square on all four corners.
Okay.
And then once I do that, then I will cut them out. Okay.
Now, is it better
make sense?
cut these out with scissors or rotary cutter?
I just do the scissors.
Yep, I think scissors would be easier for
A
me
rotary
too.
cutter, I think I would cut more
Into
than
the-
than
yeah.
what I would want to. So I'm just using. You can use any. You can use your other. I just love this little measuring. Okay.
Yeah,
So I know it's hard to really see that, but now I'm just going to take my scissors, and I will cut these
It'll be
corners
easier to
out.
see when you get the corners out.
Yeah. I didn't think through that one very well. Okay, so there's that one.
Okay, it's looking
Is
good.
everyone understanding what
Anybody have any questions?
what I'm doing so far? This is so simple. I love how
Yes.
we go on the side when we're trying to look at comments.
Yes.
Okay, so now that I've done that, this is what it looks like. I've got,
Let's lay it down so they can see
Okay.
it
so you can
on the
see
gray.
that
Okay.
I've got my corners cut out.
Perfect.
Okay, so now with our right sides together and we're matching our corners, we're going to fold it over. And
Right sides together.
Yep, right sides together. So now it looks like this. But before we do this, this is very crucial. You have to open the zipper pull until about a 1/2 or 3/4 inch opening.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Because if you don't, then you're going to sew it all together and then you can't turn it.
Okay.
All right. So now I've done that. I am going to, I love using these Wonder Clips. They're my favorite thing.
Yes,
So-
because it's leather and you don't want to poke a hole in
Yep.
it, right?
So
Okay.
I'm going to use my Wonder Clips.
I love one.
This side will be easy to just clip. This side is going to be a little more tricky, as you can see. So I'll line everything up. And when I get to here, I will want to make sure that I line those all up, and I'll put one on one side and one on the other side so that it will hold in place.
Perfect.
So then I'm going to take it to the machine and I will sew a 1/4 inch down here and a 1/4 inch down here. And I also will sew a 1/4 inch along the bottom.
All right. Should we go with her?
Okay. Okay, I've changed it to my regular presser foot. So I've taken my zipper foot off.
Which is yours, so put it in your pocket.
Yes, I know. Thank you. I will. All right. So now I'm going to just use my
Everybody
machine.
see?
Can you see okay? And now I'm going to, I probably would have changed my thread
Yeah.
to black
Yeah.
because black and white is so stark of a difference
Yeah.
that I think it,
For the sake of
but
showing,
for
I think
this
it's
you can
good.
see, yeah. So I'm going to get to the zipper teeth and I am actually going to go really slow because this is where I got into trouble. So I'm going to just go slow over the zipper.
Jacki has sore
Okay.
zippery PTSD.
I know. It's like, whoa. Okay, I'm going to actually backstitch.
Oh, you are brave.
I know. Just so it will just give you some nice stability there and go through it again. See, usually it goes through all the time and there's not a problem. Then I'm going to sew off the end. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side.
How we doing, ladies?
Are we good?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Okay, so here I'm going to
Do the same thing.
do the same thing. And I'll take that first one off. Here we are to the zipper teeth. Hold your breath. I'm going to take this off, the other clip, pinch them together. And see, it should go, it goes just fine. I'm going to back stitch, do it again, and I'm going to go sew it right off. Ta-da! And I'm going to sew the bottom. So it should be nice and all ready for you. We'll just sew along the bottom. All right.
Would you reinforce the bottom?
You know what? Anytime you would, yes,
You would
I
reinforce.
would.
Okay.
Especially when you're doing a bag where you're opening and you're closing and all of that stuff. It would just make sense. But it's all good.
Okay.
Okay.
How are we doing?
Now we've got it to this point. So that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to just cut the excess. And this is where it's kind of sad.
I know, because you cut
You
so
cut-
much of
you
that
do
cute
cut. Now,
zipper
if you
off.
could find zipper pulls, extra zipper pulls,
Yeah.
you could, use this again. You would just have to find a zipper pull.
Yeah.
So yeah, or
I
you
just-
just hang onto it, and make something with it.
I just
I
throw
hate
it
to
away.
be wasteful, but on the other hand, it's going to be so cute. Okay, now before I turn it, I want to trim on a diagonal at the top. This is the reason why I do this is it when you turn it, kind of gets rid of the bulk. All right, so, and then this is where we're going to box the corners
Okay.
before we close it. So I'm going to open up my zipper as far as I can go because then it will give me some more. So now to box the corners, we're going to just pinch them and we're going to line up our seams. I'm going to nest the two seams together. Okay.
Very smart.
So the corners, this is what's nice when you draw out the corner. Okay. So can you see that? Then I'm going to take it back to the sewing machine and I'm going to sew 1/4 inch.
Before you turn it inside
Before
out.
you turn it inside out.
Okay. We're not going to follow her for that simple,
Okay,
easy stuff.
I'll hurry really fast. So Allison can answer questions.
Okay.
We have some questions.
Fish lift. You're right, Kenzie Hogan. How would you reinforce the bottom, or is it sewing it to reinforce it? Andrea, it would just be sewing it a couple of times back and
And
forth.
I would definitely reinforce this seam.
Do you use a different needle?
No.
No, because the Kimberbell is so light.
I just
And
use the
easy.
regular. They do
But-
have leather needles.
But they do have leather needles, but the Kimberbell, if you use the Kimberbell leather, is
It's
really
very
soft.
And
all
I
right.
haven't had a problem. I haven't had a problem going through it.
Oh, Melinda
Yeah.
said that you could use these for tabs on the side of the bag. How
Oh,
cute would
cute.
that be?
That's a
That-
cute idea.
Cute.
Yeah, good
idea.
idea. Way to think outside the box. That's awesome.
Yes. Okay, she's just
I'm
sewing those up.
sewing
She's
the other
almost
end.
done.
And literally it took us, if I didn't talk, we would have
Right. Think how fast those come together. And this doesn't have to just be made out of leather.
No,
No,
no, you can
you could do vinyl. You could do
Okay.
material.
So here are my boxed corners.
So cute.
Okay, and now all I have to do is turn it right side out. So I will just take and turn it.
Tap that down a little.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. And then I'll poke out. Do we have one of those R&K turning tools up
would
here?
be fun. We do. I got it out yesterday.
Okay.
And
Right here.
yeah.
Okay, this is really a helpful tool. This is an R&K turning tool.
I know. Do you know I don't have one of those? And
You
every time I
don't?
sew and I like use my scissors or my chopsticks or a pan,
Yeah,
I'm like,
there are
why
other-
don't I pick one of those up from work?
Yeah, there are other ways to do it, but I just love this because now I'm going to just,
Oh, I love how crisp those
Yeah.
get.
and I'll kind of do the bottoms to poke those out.
I can't believe it.
And there we have it. Now we can, there is the cute
Oh,
little bag. Isn't that darling?
That is darling.
I
And
know,
look what
isn't
we're going to put in it.
We're going to put the clips in it. Here we go.
It's not just
It's
for
not
coins.
just for coins. Look how fun.
We're going to use your clips.
You could,
So you can
you know
take
what
that
else
home.
you could do is oh, here it is.
Okay.
If you take medication or something,
Or if you should.
or yeah, I was thinking more of like Tylenol,
I was not.
or yeah, something you could put that in there. I mean, there are more things that you could do. If you,
That holds a lot.
it actually would be great for chapstick. You could do chapstick, chocolate, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Chocolate.
So anyway, isn't that the cutest thing ever?
Yep.
You could embellish it if you wanted to embellish it, or
yeah.
but
I mean, you could have one to match every purse
Yes.
because, you know, most
Yeah.
of us don't have
well,
just one
I says
purse.
you can make 6 out of one tube. So
wow.
it's
That is a great gift idea too.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
yeah, buttons or whatever.
I like to have bags in my bags.
Mhm.
And so, hi, Janine.
Yeah.
I do like to have, put your zipper foot in it too. Joanne's watching out for you.
You were so sweet. I think Allison put it in here.
Oh, better
I
make
think-
sure.
I think it was in there.
Okay.
Ah, it is. Okay, thank you.
All right.
So
Well,
that isn't
that is
fun?
a great sew me the money.
Yeah, it's cute.
So I love, love, love that. I'm just trying to, in my mind, think of all the possibilities. So while you're thinking of all the
okay, it's in there. I couldn't see it, and I was like, okay, there it is. Okay,
Yeah, you
it's
could
going-
make it bigger.
going in.
Yep. And Connie's like me. She likes bags in her purse too.
Yeah,
So
you totally could make it bigger. I
Yeah.
just did it this size so that you could utilize all the leather that
yes.
and you could get more out of it. So you
Yes.
certainly could. That I chose not to do the zipper on top
Mhm.
because then you would lose the cute. That's why we had it folded over.
I like
so
it.
then you
folded
can see
over.
the whole zipper.
yes.
Before you just see a little bit on top, and I didn't like it as well.
Well, and I feel like sometimes when you do it on top and then you unzip and then it flaps open and there goes all your change
Yeah, for sure.
or whatever you keep in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway,
All right. Well,
That's-
we've done thing number 2.
yes, we have. Woo!
2. We've done thing number 1, thing number 2. What time is it?
Time for thing number
3:42.